Yo, what is going on, guys? Charisma here. Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video, I am going to be going over one of the best aim routines that you can do to improve your aim in general, but in specifically Valorant. So this it's going to be broken up into two sections. So I'm gonna have in this video, I'll have a warm-up routine, and I'm gonna do a aim training routine. So this first one is going to be the aim training routine itself. So this would be after your ranked games, or after you're done playing, or even just on a day that you have decided that you're not going to play, whatever the case is. So it's going to be this routine right here, this playlist right here. It's just the improved DEMON1 routine. You're gonna play through this one right here. And the reason I like this one, as opposed to the other one, so there's the regular one here. This one has only got 5 tasks in it. But not only that, it's not. I don't know. I don't find it as good as a warm up as I find this one, or sorry, as a trainer than this one. So the first thing you're going to do, and again, like I said, there are 11 tasks in this one. You're going to play through this one, and that's going to be kind of about it for that. I don't necessarily add anything else on top. If I want a different sort of playlist, there are 2 that I will do. The voltaic any of the voltaic ones, or the Avova one. This Avova Valorant routine is one of the best aim trainers that I have, or like aim playlists that I have had. Other than this one right here. Okay, so now that we're in Valorant, and ready to, so this is still, we're still working on just the improvement guide, or improvement part. Again, this is going to be after your ranked games. You don't even have to do the aim labs part if you don't want to, but I would recommend it if you want some extra work. The best, I guess, guy or strategy that I would do, I always put bot armor on, and you do eliminate 50 and click done. So what you're going to do, is you have a few different things. So these can just be, some of these are going to carry over as well, so you're going to see kind of some of the same concepts in both sides. So this first one, you're just going to start it. I use one of these poles. This one right here is kind of hard to use because this box is in the way, so this one is easy. But right here, you're just going to work on counter strafes here. Use whatever gun that you want, or that you like. I like the Phantom better than the Vandal, so you're going to use that. Or you can use the Sheriff or a Guardian as well. If you're trying to work on first shot accuracy, I would recommend using Sheriff or Guardian. Even the Vandal, it's not 100% accurate all the time. However, this is one of the more commonly used rifles. So, but again, like I said, the Phantom is my favorite. So you're gonna go through and you're gonna do this first section all just like that. So you're just gonna practice your strafes like this, and you're gonna work on your dead zoning specifically. If you're using the Phantom, the bots that are farther back are going to be more annoying because you have to work on your, or you have to make sure that you're hitting them twice, because a lot of the time a headshot's not going to be one tap. But that's okay. That's actually even better. But again, you can use the Vandal as well. I haven't played or anything like that today, so it's a little rough, but you get the idea. Okay, so now that you've done that one, I really only, for just this part, I do one more thing, and it's gonna be the exact same thing. However, you're gonna come to this corner. You can stay over in that corner as well, but all you're gonna do is do the same thing, just without the bar in the way. You're just gonna make sure you're hitting dead zone strafes or counter strafes, whatever you want to call them. Focus on hitting headshots. Other than that, the improvement part is relatively simple. The main part that you have to worry about is going to be the aim labs portion. And that's, you don't have to do the Valorant part, or you don't have to do the aim labs part. If you want the best results, I would recommend doing both of them. However, if you are just going to choose one of them, I would recommend just the Valorant one, strictly because getting practice in the game is going to be more important than training your aim on an outside source, and translating it over to this game. Now, it's going to translate over. However, with aim labs, you don't get the ability to kind of work on strafes and stuff like that. So, yeah, so it's kind of difficult to, again, like I said, it's going to carry over. I mean, you can look at top pro players. A lot of them came from CS strictly because of their aim. But a lot of the movements and stuff like that are very, very different. Okay, so now that you are familiar with the training portion, we're going to get into the warm-up portion. So again, this one, like I said earlier, is going to have some overlap. So you have two options when you're going through and doing this. You have an option to do this improved DEMON1 routine, which you can do. Again, it doesn't necessarily matter. The one that I like to do, if I even do aim labs before, is just the DEMON1 routine. And again, I will have all of these playlists linked down below in the description, so you don't have to go search for them. Both of these are going to be linked down below in the description, and I'll even link this Avova one as well. But this one here, it's just got the strafe track, the headshot, this is just like a 6-shot or something along that lines, the multi-shot and the grid shot. This one is super simple, super straightforward, and it's one of the best things to just get your hand movements down and get warmed up. Okay, so now that we're back in Valorant, this is really one of the easiest the warm-up things that you guys can do. Is completely up to you. Now again, bot armor stays on. I just constantly do it because especially if I'm using a phantom and trying to get warm up with a phantom, or just use the phantom in general, I like to be able to have to hit the 2 bullets to kill an enemy at longer ranges, just because it helps out a lot with just the burst firing, for me at least. So again, we're gonna go, I like to do hard bots, but you can do medium. If you can't do the hard, or if you can't do medium, you can work your way up. Do what you can, and do it with what you can. So, or with what your skill level is, I guess. So again, I'm gonna just put it on medium for the sake of this video. The first thing I do, I jump on this box right here. So this is the reason I jump up onto this, is because it's going to give you height adjustments, meaning you have to go vertical, and it's going to give you horizontal, but it's also going to give them to you at the same time. So see how these bots right here, their heads are not aligned. So if I were to go over from this bot's head to this bot here, I would be shooting them in the chest. So I have to go up a little bit, slightly. Same with here. So like if I were to go here, or for example here, I would be shooting over his head and it wouldn't be a kill. So that's the reason I do this. So I stand on this box, and you can move around. You don't have to, either one. You can do it standing still. So like here, you can just stand still and do this like this. Again, you can do this with the Vandal as well. If you're using the Vandal, I am just one tapping here. That's what I like to do for this first part, just because it keeps it under control. So when I'm like, I'm not bursting like this, and I'm bursting too fast, it's gonna get inaccurate. So I like to just tap, especially for these. And again, you can also use the sheriff for this. And that's why I don't do it, because it's going too fast. You can also, again, once you start doing this for a little bit, I would recommend starting off by just standing still and then working your way into some movement as well. And that is really the best way, or the best start to this warm-up, just simply, again, because you get the verticality, you get the horizontal, but not only that, you also get the practice with the different guns. So again, you can do a guardian for first shot accuracy, you can do a sheriff for first shot accuracy. All of them are going to be top tier for you. Okay, so once you are done with that, again, you're just gonna do whatever bot that you can. So whether if it's easy, it's easy. You have to work your way up. You're not gonna get better if you're not improving. So again, if you start on easy bots, you can easily do that. I would recommend, if you can get 25 plus, or 28 plus consistently, then you can move on to the next one. So then once you can go to medium, for example, and start it here. Now this one is a little bit, you're just going to do this twice. So this first one, just very little movements, very little everything. You're just simply shooting the bots. And that's unfortunate with the Phantom, is sometimes you will dink. So if you're doing this, I'll get into it here in a couple minutes, but I like to use the sheriff for this. So we'll see here in just a second. Let me finish up this one real quick. See, perfect. So I got 25 there. Had a few dinks that didn't go through, but that's because I was using a Phantom. So again, what you're going to do, and like I said just a couple seconds ago, I like to use the sheriff for this. It's the easiest thing. Now this one, for this next one, you're gonna be starting to do your movement as well. So it's not just raw aim. You're implementing your movement with it. So I'll actually go to easy for this because it's easier to explain. So what you're going to do is, let me actually do this. So this, say this bot spawns here, right? What you're going to do is you're going to pre-aim, or you're going to over flick and use your movement to get on top of it. And as you can see, I do this a lot because I'm just so used to it. And it's kind of second nature for me at this point. But you're going to over flick, use your movement. And if you're trying to practice this, you don't even have to do the easy bots. You can just do it like I'm doing it right now. So what you can do, just pick a bot. So I'm going to go from this one, and then I'm going to go to this one. So what I'm going to do, shoot, over flick, use my movement to get on. So I'm going to go from this one here to this one here. Well, I missed, but shot the one in the back. So, and that's the best thing. The best thing about it is Valorant is not all about your aim, it's about your movement as well. So implementing this into your aim is going to help you out tremendously. All right. Other than that, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will be able to answer those questions for you. Again, this is a really simple, really easy aim routine, and if you guys want to improve, this is going to be one of the easiest ways to start. If you guys all enjoyed, please be sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.